If you want to watch only one video on Ramadan, let it be this one. Honestly, last Ramadan was not the best. I was working full time in a stressful consulting job with over 12 hours of working days, and I just felt that I couldn't give it my all. So this year, I decided that inshallah, I am going to give this my all. May Allah help us all. So I started looking into how can we maximize Ramadan and how do we make it the best Ramadan to date. We will start with the pre-Ramadan checklist, which will help you prepare your heart and prepare your home. And then I will give you 5 tips on how you can make this the best Ramadan of your life. To be honest, it's just an effort, and the efforts are going to be rewarded. I absolutely love this month because for this month, Allah has promised that the reward of fasting stays with Allah. And it's not 100 times, it's not 700 times, it is a mega reward. So we really should give this our all. Starting with the pre-Ramadan checklist. In this month, we have to focus on both the external and the interior, and it always goes inside out. So, how do we make some changes in the heart and in our home so that we feel very wholly connected to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? You can download the pre Ramadan checklist and the Ramadan tracker from the description. And this is really about how do we set ourselves up for success. You start with reading the books and articles, and you start listening to lectures to really put yourself in the mood and really put yourself in the mindset that I am ready for this month. Next, prepare your dua list. What are the mega duas? What are the goals? What are the things that you really want to ask Allah for? Then set aside some worship goals. So this is how much Quran I want to read. This is how much I want to pray. Start setting aside small amounts of money for charity so that you can really give it your all in Ramadan. And also start to prep your home. Get the cleaning done, get the Eid shopping out of the way, and really so that in this month you can just focus on becoming the best version and connecting with Allah as much as you can. On to the meat of this video, which is the 5 tips. The first is you need to detox your heart and mind. So you need to leave all the dirt, all the hurt, and all the pain of last year, and you need to leave it in the last year. So to wholly do that, write down all the things which hurt you, all the things which you were not able to process. Put it all on a piece of paper and just give it to Allah Ta'ala. Like, just say, Allah, everything that happened, I'm so sorry for the mistakes I made. I'm so sorry for the things I did. I just really want to give every single thing to you. Cry your heart out, but really do this exercise. Next thing is to make up the fast if you have any remaining from the past year. I have some left, and those are the ones that I need to cover as well, which I'm working on. The third one is really just taking a moment or praying 2 rakats and just saying thank you to Allah Ta'ala for all the blessings that He gave us in the last year, and also asking Him for forgiveness that if we overstepped on our boundaries or did something, please, please forgive us. Like, that is the main goal, so that your brain does not have any impurities from the last year. The next is set your Ramadan goals. So you will never reach your destination if you do not even have a goal in mind. So it is really important, as with other things in this world, that we set the goals for Ramadan as well. Best deeds are the ones which are done in small amounts, but they're done consistently. So honestly, for me, it is also about just doing small acts, but those acts that I want to keep with me for the rest of the year and rest of my life, inshallah. So this can be cutting a bad habit or starting to read Quran or building a habit. So for me, I have very straightforward 3 goals which I want to share. So the first is less overthinking and more tawakkul. It is very easy to get overwhelmed and get sucked into this fear of the future. So I really, really, really want to focus on building my tawakkul. The next is I feel that the world really feels heavy on you, and sometimes I don't feel, a lot of times I feel I don't have presence of mind in salah. So I really want to improve my prayers. And the third is just overall making Allah the center of my focus, not my career, not my goals, not my dreams, not myself, not anyone else, but just Allah. And how can I incorporate more Quran in my life as well? Which seamlessly brings us to tip number 3, which is how are you going to build your relationship with Quran? So this is the month of Quran. Quran is our direct line to Allah, and we really should focus on how we can take a step further in improving our understanding, our reading, and comprehension of Quran. First thing that you can do here is to start Quran journaling. So, really take your time to reflect on the verses and then write. Write how do you feel? How did that verse make you feel? How are you going to now incorporate it in your life? How will it make you a better person? And this is something that I've never done before as well. So, I'm also going to share how I'm going to do my Quran journaling in the next videos, inshallah. But it's really important that you build a strong relationship. The next is there is a beautiful series of Quran 30 for 30, and inshallah, I'm planning on doing this Dora Quran. So, reading one para and understanding with the scholars every single day. And inshallah, I'll try to post like 2-3 minutes of reflections every single day. May Allah help me. It feels a little difficult, but I will try to post my reflections on that one juz inshallah, as well. The next tip is structuring your ideal Ramadan day and night. And honestly, this is so important because this will be a North Star, the golden standard for your days, which we can, inshallah, try to implement as we go along and as we say goodbye. Oh my God, I don't even want to think about it. But as we say goodbye to Ramadan. So the routine goes like in the morning, there will be suhoor and then eating sunnah foods, then going to Fajr with the morning duas, then some time for Quran because this is the best time to read Quran and it is presented to Allah Ta'ala during this time. Then during the day, avoid gossip, negativity, social media scrolling. Make time for Quran and reflection. And in the evening, say your evening duas, have a sunnah aftar, a quick gym session before iftar if possible, and then at night, tarawih, surah mulk before bed, and trying for tahajjud and making my best duas. You can also incorporate Friday rituals. So on Friday, you shower, you do all the sunnahs, and then you also read Surah Kahf. So there is no better time to incorporate these habits. The next one is giving charity and focusing on the social impact. Ramadan is not just about individual worship, it is also about collective worship. So make sure that you take some time out to plan the iftar, like one or two iftar, for the people in your family, but also you should include other members of the family. So maybe you can send an iftar to an orphanage or to an old home so that you really become whole and become part of the society. Prophet Muhammad also used to give a lot of charity in Ramadan. So you can also choose different causes. So maybe you can donate to Gaza, but also donate to the orphanage, to the old homes, to widows, like finding different segments of the society which need help and really trying to contribute in different causes. Well, inshallah, give you so much rewards and make Allah so much happy. This is a short summary of everything that I covered in this video. Like I said, you can download the free Ramadan planner in my description. And I really, really hope that we have the best Ramadan in the history of all Ramadan and we become so much closer to Allah and Quran. And I'll see you in the next one.